Hello, good morning again, or good day to you. I have something for you to consider. Many times we have heard people use a scripture called, which is Psalms 118, verse 24. It says, "For this is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it." Now, many times we never consider the origin of that scripture and the circumstance under which it was written. So somebody would wake up to say, "This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice." Well, one of the things about Psalms 118 is that Psalms 118 was sung at the dedication of the building of the second temple. Now let's get a little bit understanding of the background. The Israelites were exiled for 70 years in Babylon. Then Babylon was overthrown, and the king Cyrus was raised up. And God spoke through the mouth of Jeremiah that Cyrus would allow them to return to their country and build the second temple. And so word went out that they should return, but less than 50,000 did. And they came back home. They journeyed about 4.5 months, and they came back to Jerusalem to rebuild the temple. They started very energetic. They started. And then pressure came on them, and they left that work for about 15 years. And then the prophet Haggai and Zechariah rose up and began to encourage the people to build. And so they were able to accomplish the task, but not that easily, because they were still facing opposition in that particular task. But after all that they went through, they came to the ending of the building of the temple. And so you understand the position that they were in. All of that difficulty led to the completion of the temple. And so now they recited that psalm, or they sung that psalm at the dedication of the temple. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. It's not a statement of faith, it's a statement of fact. And that is, they were waiting for the completion of God's temple. That means the promise that God made, they became instruments that made it possible. So they were celebrating that which was obtained, and that was the completion of the building of God's temple. Now that's the true meaning of "this is the day the Lord has made." So when you seek a promise of God, you can use this application. If you're seeking after a promise and it comes to pass, then you can say, "This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice." Why? Because that which God promised came to pass, and you were that instrument that made it possible. I hope this bless your heart. Remember, you can put some comment at the bottom. Thank you, and have a great day.